The Allied warships started to break contact and sail quickly to the east, most likely to regroup with their convoy. As they moved away, a massive explosion was heard topside. The Luftwaffe must be hitting them hard. A few minutes later, our hydrophone operator reported that bulkheads were collapsing. Those flyboys actually managed to get one. After a total of 10 hours submerged, U-375 hit the surface once more. The crew, very relieved that they survived the relentless bombardment from above. They are also very eager to continue the hunt against the 2 merchant ships that we crippled. Our hydrophone operator heard the 2 ships lagging behind the rest of the convoy. I am hoping that we will be able to move in and confirm their sinkings. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back aboard U-375 as we continue our 6th patrol in the Mediterranean. We have finally hit the surface after more than 10 hours submerged. We have destroyed a couple of troop ships, and I actually see something in the water over here off to our port side. There's debris. Now that could either be debris from the troop ship. There's a life raft over there. It could be debris from that troop ship, or it could be from a destroyer which was sunk by air attack as they were leaving the area after they abandoned the hunt for us. There were 4 to 5 warships tracking us, and then out of the blue I heard multiple explosions, and a warship was heard going down to the bottom. Unfortunately for them, we don't have the time to stop them. We are moving at 13 knots at the moment, forging ahead on a heading of 100 degrees. There are 2 wounded ships out there, 1 tanker and then a large cargo ship. Hopefully they are still afloat and have not gone down, because I would like to get credit. As a matter of fact, I wonder, am I seeing something over there? I think it's just a cloud. We are closing in on their last detected position. We picked them up over here. Let's see, how far away is this at the moment? Around 5 kilometers out. They were probably still moving. If I had to take a guess, they're probably still on this course as well. The convoy was zigzagging about, so it's going to be kind of difficult to find them. It's been 14 minutes. We are going to drop down to 25 meters and take a listen. Hopefully we'll be able to hear something. Looking at the map here, it is possible that debris we spotted was from one of the wounded vessels. I mean, we're right in the area, the last known position. Let's listen on the hydrophone here. I got something. Sounds like a warship. That's definitely a warship. That one might be. Oh, gosh. I wonder if both these ships went down to the bottom. We're just not going to get credit for it. We're going to keep closing. There's still stuff in front of us. Let me listen very carefully around here. There could be something in front of us that is not just a group of warships. All the warships are heading this way. We could try to re-engage that convoy with our 2 eels. That may be worth it. I'm just kind of frustrated because I definitely think that debris that we just saw was from the tanker, possibly. Let's see, because the debris from this destroyer is approximately 8 kilometers away. I guess they could have been from that as well. Really hard to tell. We'll keep moving forward. I think I've convinced myself that both of the ships we torpedoed did go down. So that should be another 15,000 tons. However, we weren't able to get credit because all of these destroyers here kept us suppressed. And here they all are, heading down this way. It looks like. I do not want to get too close to them. But if they're over here, I wonder if they're still trying to play catch up to the convoy. Now, we may be able to chase down the convoy tonight and fire off 2 more torpedoes at it. I spotted something out there on the horizon. 025 degrees. I need the Uzo up on the bridge. Here, get the proper officers on station. A lot of our crew is exhausted.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
A fire. 025. Change course.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Come right a little bit.
Neuer Kurs 120.
Anything else out there? No. I can't see anything else. I wonder if this is it. Is this the tanker? The tanker was last seen burning. She may still be burning. That is very, very possible. We are going to push ahead. Bad news. We are picking up radar signals. I guess kind of in the direction. I wonder if this is like one of the warships that's on fire. I bet that's what it is. They were attacked by aircraft. Let's quickly dive. What heading was this thing on? Okay, she's now directly in front of us. Dive down 25 meters. Let's check it out.
Derzeitige Tiefe 1-0.
We have submerged. All stop. Closing in on 25. Good.
Neue Tiefe 2-5.
Take a listen. That's a destroyer.
Derzeitige Tiefe 2-0.
Ah, man. They're all destroyers. Okay. Yeah, it's just a burning destroyer. Let's keep moving around then. Let's see if we can try to figure out where this convoy is and maybe engage once more. They must be heading to Tobruk or Alexandria or something. The water gets pretty shallow here, and we may have to call this hunt off, but we still have so much fuel. The only thing we are lacking is torpedoes. We've fired so many torpedoes, and unfortunately, not a whole lot to show for it this patrol. Now, hypothetically, I guess I could have gone back and asked the guys in this lifeboat what ship they were on. But of course, these are not mechanics in Silent Hunter. We have no idea. Or I guess the sinkings could have been confirmed after the fact, but we did not confirm the sinking, so we are not going to get credit. But I won't harp on that much longer. Okay, surface the boat. I want to attack the convoy again. I would like to load my externals, but I'm not going to do that this close to enemy warships. That is a death sentence. Something got us on radar, and they are closing quickly. It might be our burning friend out there. Let's change course and run away from it. I'll head flank. See if we can outrun whatever the heck this is. Radar signals in front of us. Star shells in front of us. Oh my goodness. Okay, come left. 300.
Neuer Kurs 303.
You're ready to emergency dive here. Depth under keel. Over 1,000 meters. Okay, the hunt is being called off, that's for sure. There's no way we're catching up now after being suppressed. I saw the muzzle flashes out there on the horizon, whatever launched these star shells. With the course change, we are now emergency diving. Okay, dropping down. Go down to 180. Down to 180. And I think they have us heading northeast. We are going to change it up on them. Yeah, follow our plotted course. Maintain flank speed. Drop a decoy right here. They're still very far out. We're going to keep moving at a high speed. I'd like to kind of head out to this water over here. We have another warship closing in fast. Everyone's converging back on my position. Well, I'm not doing this anymore. We'll disengage and hopefully just be able to lurk away without them knowing where the hell we went. ASDIC's going off. We are rigging for silent running. Down to 220. Now, if these are the same warships that attacked us the first time, and I do think they are, there's a good chance they're pretty low on depth charges. This has certainly been a day to remember, though. Okay. Have we completed our orders? We sure have. Boat's moaning and groaning. Alright, down to 200. We'll see what this guy ends up doing. Warship's going over the top. 318. See if she drops. Passing in front. She passed over. Waiting for the charges. Not hearing a thing. Oh, there they go. That's far. That's not really a problem. We are going to continue to lay low. Change course slightly. New heading 030. Try to get out of here. Yeah, she dropped them down to the south of our position. Those are not going to do much. By the sound of it, another warship's pretty darn close and has joined the fray. There's one off to 260. That one off to 222 is also very, very close. We have a few more reinforcements inbound. That's going to be an interesting night for us. The good news is, I do think they might be out of depth charges. The one warship that's been around us for the past, couple of minutes has gone near us multiple times on what seemingly have been attack runs. At least they sounded like attack runs. But she hasn't dropped. She has dropped no depth charges. There maybe was one, but I didn't hear an explosion, so I don't know what that was. Regardless, we're hanging out down here. It's 22:39 local time. Check on the crew. Make sure everyone's getting rested up. A lot of our crew was exhausted. It has been a very, very long day for the crew of U375. Lots of ups and downs, that's for sure. Well, we have broken contact. The enemy warships are moving away. They've suppressed us, turned us away from the convoy. They've done their job. They've done more than their job, frankly. We're moving away. We are not going to engage that convoy again, and hopefully we'll be able to find something else. We're going to patrol around CJ75 for a little bit before heading back home. For now, though, we will stay submerged for a couple more hours, as I'm sure there are aircraft flying about. We are going to come up to about 80 meters or so, and we will surface after that and head to our patrol area. The calm and dark skies gave us a good opportunity to finally reload the 2 external G7A torpedoes. Luckily, both eels were moved inside the boat without any problems. With 4 eels total, the decision was made to turn southwest and patrol off the French-Algerian coast. At long last, a radio report. 1 single contact heading west-southwest. Speed is fast. U375 will move to intercept.
Kontakt, Frachter, kommt näher auf 348. Große Entfernung.
It is December 4th, 1942, and we have made contact with a lone freighter. It's closing in on our position, bearing 348. We got a radio report previously that it was moving fast, so I guessed around 10 knots, and that seems to be on track. Let's see how far this guy is. 18 kilometers out. We are going to make the rest of the approach submerged. Now, one thing that is kind of unfortunate, if we pop the scope up, is the weather is just horrible, because of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Yeah, once again, it is real bad out there, so that means we are going to utilize torpedoes. We have 2 G7E torpedoes and 1 G7A loaded in tube number 3. That G7A came from the external reserves, as did this one loaded in tube number 5. We are in position. We are going to take a look through the attack scope. Let's raise it. We're currently moving 3 knots. I do want to come down a couple of meters, as I fear our conning tower is broaching. There we go, and there is the target. Definitely deck gun worthy. Unfortunately, cannot utilize it in the seas. Let's take a look. It is a small little, probably tramp steamer or something. Length is probably about 100 meters. We are going to, or do I want to fire? We'll fire a G7E in it. It is pretty bright out still, so if we fire a G7A, there's a good chance that they will detect the torpedo and possibly move out of the way, and we do not want that to happen. Okay, tramp steamer. Yeah, that's definitely her. Actually, it might not be. Let's lock this in for the time being. I'm seeing 2 masts there. Ah, that's it. Small freighter. Yeah. Length 78 meters. Got it. Let's come left a little bit. New heading 060. I don't think she's moving too quickly. Probably around 8 knots, if I had to take a guess. We are getting ready to time the target. She is just about to cross the wire. And mark. Okay. Begin timing. Scope's getting washed over a good amount, which is good, and that's better than the alternative. I don't want my conning tower to broach, especially at this range. We have moved nice and close. Also, it's very lucky that we've managed to encounter An unescorted freighter for once. And mark. There we go. Start moving forward. Come left. Turn north. We got 24 seconds. 78 meters. So 24. Grab that and move it over to 78.5. Right about there. Target speed 8 knots. If I'm remembering correctly, that's what I guessed. After I saw the target. Okay. Angle on bow here. 60 degrees port, 12 knots range. 500 meters set. There we go. Love it. Rudder. Keep turning a little bit. Moving at 4 knots here. Look at how big these swells are. Rudder amidships. I'm wondering, so the wind speed probably need to set below 5.2. What's the draft? 7 meters. Oh, perfect. We'll set to 8 meters. The problem is she's bouncing around like crazy. Keep coming left. Keep coming left. We'll do, yeah, we'll do 8. Magnetic pistol. Okay. Rudder amidships, reduce speed, open tube 1. Okay, looking good. Angle on bow, right at 90. Lock, tube 1, los. That eel is running hot straight normal out the tube, should impact here momentarily. Just heard our torpedo detonate, just way out there, middle of nowhere. We missed, downscope. Well, folks, there is no way I am going to send another eel at such a tiny ship, but man, that attack was human error at its finest. Anyway, folks, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.